everybody, and welcome back to another segment of Rate the Leadership. I'm your host, John Mays, and I'm so glad that you all were able to join me today. Of course, you know we have our commandments, which our commandments are the foundation of great leadership. We also have our props. And I also like to read characteristics of a good leader so we will know how to rate to see if this is good leadership or bad leadership. So here are some of the characteristics we're looking for. We're looking for vision, humility, transparency, accountability, self-awareness. That's a big one because you need to know if you've gone too far, if you've not gone far enough. Empathy, because you need to care about others. Okay, and adaptability, because you need to, in collaboration, you need to be able to work with others, even if you don't agree with them. If you know they're right and doing the right thing, you need to be able to adapt and collab. So these are some of the words that and the traits that we're looking for in the leaders. Today's segment is on DOGE and what they are finding. What is DOGE? DOGE is the new Department of Government Efficiency that's being held up by Elon Musk, one of the wealthiest people in the world. I know in the United States. He is one, and he is working alongside President Donald Trump because President Donald Trump ran on the fact that he was going to find the fraud, cut the cost, get the debt down of the United States so America can become profitable again. Just so you know, if you don't know, no business or country can survive when it is in constant debt. You have to be profitable. You have to make it make sense. If it's in constant debt, it is going to crash. So we thank President Donald Trump and Elon for going in to save American taxpayers some money, and they are wanting to put the money back into the taxpayers' pocket. So we're going to get into this video really quick because I want you to see what they have discovered. Okay, what they have discovered and all of the misuse of the funds of the taxpayer money, where it's going. We've already known that they've been sending it to see if they can turn monkeys into transgenders, or to see if a rat can run on a treadmill. I mean, just all kind of stuff. I mean, these are things that I'm pushing the top, but I'm really not pushing it, because if you see the list of the mishandling that they've been doing, I am nowhere near at the top. Listen, it's been crazy. And we're going to get into this even more. So let's get into this video. It's one of my favorite podcasters, Stephen Gardner. He always comes with the facts, and he is always up on the latest news, which is the good news, not a bunch of propaganda that's meant to lead you the wrong way. So let's get into this. Let's see, what has DOGE been up to and what have they uncovered? Let's go.
Holy crap. Elon Musk has just announced exactly who is trying to block President Trump's shutdown of the fraud and corruption and misgivings and the misdeeds of USAID. He shows the receipts and the evidence of why this judge secretly wants to stop Trump from ending the flow of money. I'm not talking about Judge Juan Merchan, who enriched himself. It's a different Democrat judge. Mexico has just given written permission for President Trump and Secretary of Defense Pete Hegseth to enter Mexico with the U.S. military in order to practice attacking the Mexican cartel. Is America about to go to war on behalf of our neighbor Mexico? It sure looks like it. Mark Zuckerberg of Facebook is exposed for kissing the cheeks of Trump in public, but secretly funding his demise. I'll show you exactly what's being reported. Thank you so much for joining me today. There's a lot, so let's go ahead and jump right in. Attorney General Letitia James of New York has announced that she is suing Elon Musk for illegally accessing people's Social Security information, learning about how the government spends money, who it's sending to. Let me show you that, and then I'll show you what Elon Musk has found so far. I think it's absolutely going to blow your mind. So let me show that to you right now.
Listen, guys, Letitia James never, that is one determined lady. Let me tell you something about resilience. Yes, she has it. She is resilient on wanting to take Trump down. I just don't understand. Is there not enough crime in New York, Letitia? I don't. So is she wanting to take Trump down for legitimate reasons, or is she wanting to hide something and she is fighting so something is not discovered? That's what I'm battling with here, with all of these Democrats coming against Elon Musk on doing the right thing of finding where the money is going. Because a lot of these tax, we could use the money back, back in our pockets. I never signed up as a taxpayer to fund transgender surgeries for monkeys. Did you? I did not. I'm going to give that a thumbs down. Let's get into this. Let's see what Letitia's talking about again. And if you really don't know what's been going on with Letitia, you can go back in my old videos. I've got a video that I did on her, rating her leadership, and if she is doing the right thing by the people of New York. So you can always check that video out, and it's in my, it's right there in the videos of Rate the Leadership. So let's get into this.
It's important that individuals understand that we cannot allow private citizens to have access to this private information. And pausing funds for the purposes of individuals bowing to the knee of the President of the United States, basically being subjected to ideological litmus tests. Individuals who do not follow his prescriptions, his policy prescriptions. This is a democracy, a representative democracy. And it's important that individuals understand that there are co-equal branches of law that need to be respected, and that states, again, have a unique responsibility to ensure that the Constitution is followed, the constitutional order of things here in this great country. And so that's why we are standing up. We're defending the Constitution. We took an oath to the Constitution, not to a man, but to the Constitution. And let me just say to the brave soldiers, the amazing individuals at the Southern District of New York, Danielle Sassone, she's a profile in courage.
All right. So Letitia James has called for Elon Musk to be hauled to the Southern District of New York to be arrested, that he is illegal, that he is going against the Constitution. Elon Musk has been specifically tasked by the sitting president, the chief executive of the entire country, to root out corruption and fraud. She doesn't want corruption and fraud rooted out unless it's against her political enemies. Hence, all of the stupid, wasteful.
Guys, and that's the thing that I don't understand and I want us to talk about. Why are they fighting against what's good? Why don't they want the corruption rooted out? Is it because they benefit from it? Are they profiting off corruption? Because that would be the only reason why you would fight against it. So now, I'm questioning in my head, what are they really fighting for? Because they're not fighting for the people. The people voted for this. 71 to 77 million people voted for this. And we know what we voted for. So what is she fighting for? And what are the Democrats fighting so hard for? What are they fighting against? They want the corruption to continue. That's just my opinion. But that's what I see. Anyway, let's keep going. Here we go. Come on, Stephen. Let me stop him and start him.
Lawsuits against President Trump. So she wants him to basically bow down to her. She says it's to bow down to the Constitution, but really it's to bow down to her. Now, what is Elon Musk and his team of geniuses finding? Oh, wouldn't you know it? Tens of millions of dead Americans over the age of 100 that are still receiving Social Security checks. Let me go ahead and show that to you now. because I found it to be absolutely fascinating. Check this out. Libs of TikTok says, holy schlit, this is insane. I wonder how many of these dead people voted for Joe Biden in 2020. According to the Social Security database, these are the number of people in each age bucket with the death field set to false. Maybe the Twilight book series is real and there are a lot of vampires collecting Social Security. Well, let's look at this. So we've got, look at this. Let's go down to 100, right? The average person dies in their early 80s. A lot of people are becoming centurions, but look at this. 4 million, 4.7 million, 3.6 million, 3.4 million. Oh, wait a minute. Somebody that's 360 years old is still having a Social Security check mailed to them. 1,000 people over the age of 220 are having a Social Security check sent to them. Think about this. We're talking about tens of millions of people that are receiving a Social Security check. So now you go back to the original comment from the Libs of TikTok.
Guys, did you guys just see this? That people 200 years plus are still receiving Social Security checks? 150 plus. Now you all find me. We're not even biblical days. Find me someone who's past 150 years old. So my thing, especially for the people at 300 years old, who's cashing the checks? Who is cashing the checks? Listen, this is terrible. How long has this been going on? I guess somebody's been getting it for 300 years. Good job, Elon. Good job. Oh my goodness.
TikTok. Are these the 20 million people that voted for Joe Biden in 2020, but magically never showed up to vote for Kamala Harris in 2024? Where did all of those people go? Was she really that bad that those people just said, you know what? We wanted her to be vice president. We love being Democrats. We love this country. We love Joe Biden. We're going to stay home. I don't think so. So maybe that's what's going on here, right? So now you have
That's why it's so hard for me to understand how Joe Biden was able to get 80 million votes, which I know this is a lie. You all can say what you want, but there is no way Joe Biden received 80 million votes. It had to be from deceased people and illegal immigrants, because I know people who did not want Joe Biden. And I also know a ton of people who voted for Donald Trump in 2020 who did not vote for him in 2016. So I know his votes doubled. But that's what's happening. All of this is being discovered. All of this is being uncovered. This is why they are fighting so hard, because they don't want to be found out that they are fraudsters and cheaters. And Jesus said, whatever is done in the dark, it will come to light. And it's coming to light, guys.
Democrats going on national TV every single night saying there's real danger because of an unelected person by the name of Elon Musk. Never in American history has Social Security checks been on the line. But now, with Elon Musk accessing Social Security and the U.S. Treasury, there's real danger you might not get your Social Security check. I beg to say that there's a real chance that these dead people are not going to get their Social Security check. And guess what? If they don't get their check, there's more money in the Social Security Trust Fund. That means that that program that many of you that watch me are dependent on.
But here's what I don't understand. The money should still be sitting in the bank. If I ain't gonna do Stephen like that. Let me listen. There we go. I ain't gonna leave him with his mouth open like that. Listen, what I don't understand is The money, if these people are dead and they're not cashing the checks, the money should still be sitting in the account. Now, I understand that on the books, you go ahead and you write it out as if you deduct it as if it's going to be cashed. But the money should still be sitting there because the checks aren't getting cashed. Or are they? Are the checks getting cashed? Yeah, what do y'all think so far about this administration and what they've been doing? What is it? I see dead people. I see dead people. I see dead people getting millions of dollars. But who's cashing the checks, guys? Now, also, what do you guys think about Elon Musk and his team? Elon and his team of super geniuses, I'm going to give him a thumbs up, okay? Because, man, they are making these roaches scurry. Trump and Elon turned the lights on, and these roaches just started scurrying. It's like the Democrats are like roaches. They're all over the place, trying to block this. Why? Where's the transparency and accountability? Where is it at? Dems? So far. Let's go, Steve.
Receive money from, that it's going to last longer. It's not going to go bankrupt as fast. It's still going to go bankrupt, but maybe with all of these billions and billions and hundreds of billions and even trillions of dollars that they're finding, maybe we can actually keep Social Security going or find a better way. Maybe we say, okay, from this age forward, no more Social Security. If you're already on there, you get Social Security, right? But things have changed, but there is no risk. Let me be clear. There is no risk that living Americans that deserve Social Security will not get their check. President Trump has guaranteed it, and Elon Musk, he's going after corruption, not people that are entitled because the government took your money and then is now just giving you back your own money. So Letitia James is absolutely wrong, and so are the other Democrats. But Musk and his team of geniuses aren't the only ones discovering money issues. Internet sleuths here on TikTok and Twitter, they're discovering real issues with some of the judges that are blocking President Trump because of personal reasons. Remember Judge Juan Merchan, how his daughter was making millions and millions of dollars milking the Stormy Daniel story out in New York and using that story to raise over $100 million for people like Joe Biden, Kamala Harris, Hakeem Jeffries, and others. So we've got some really corrupt judges, and now we've discovered another one. You thought Mitch McConnell, the turtle, was a bad dude. Well, now we have Judge McConnell, who is actively blocking President Trump. And this is why Elon Musk is saying, wait a minute, if we find evidence of corruption, we should be able to impeach a sitting judge. Now, Democrats say that this is wrong, but when you follow the money, you start seeing what is actually happening. So let me put that up on the screen and let's look at that together. Okay, activist judge who blocked Trump's spending freeze has hidden money ties. Federal Judge John McConnell failed to disclose his role at Crossroad, Rhode Island, while ruling against Trump's spending freeze. His nonprofit received $128 million in government funding during his 18-year board tenure, including $42 million between 2020 and 2023. Rhode Island, a plaintiff in the case, already sent his organization $2.9 million in 2025. The federal judge, the judge ordered federal funds to keep flowing. Why does he want stuff to keep flowing? Because he's personally benefiting from it. Follow the money and you will follow the corruption. Now it says right here, a judge must avoid all impropriety and appearance of impropriety. This prohibition applies to both professional and personal conduct. A judge must expect to be the subject of constant public scrutiny and accept freely and willingly restrictions that might be viewed as burdensome to the ordinary citizen. So what is going on? This judge, this activist judge who has blocked the Trump spending freeze is receiving money for doing that. That's why he wants money to continue to flow from USAID and other parts of the federal government. It's because he is collecting on it. Now, let me know over in the comments. Do you think that this judge should, at a minimum, recuse himself and at a maximum be impeached?
I do. And I want you guys to tell me in the comments, what do you think about this? I think they are trying to hide so much. And I think Elon and his team of super geniuses are going to go in and uncover a lot of dirty secrets that's been happening. And like I said in my previous videos, there's going to be a lot of hard spelling on men because of what's being uncovered. So listen, guys, pray for the United States. Let's pray for some strength for President Trump and Elon Musk's team to go in and do what they have to do. I pray that God watches over them. And I pray that everything does come to light and justice is served and the American people get their money back. Again, I pay taxes, a lot in taxes, and I do not want my money going to fund terror or abominations. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you on the next Rate the Leadership. If you found value out of this video, please like and share and subscribe. And until next time, take care and God bless.